everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome host. My name is Stasia. So today we're going to create this very simple cut crease look using only one palette. I'm not trying to make stuff complicated. So if y'all want to see how I achieve this look, then just keep on watching. Hey y'all, so I think that today's makeup look is going to be pretty neutral. My outfit that I'm going to wear is denim, like denim, light blue denim and white. So I don't feel like really putting any blue on my list today. So I think I'm going to use the Masquerade by Juvia to create some sort of look. Let's jump in. So I'm going to take the shade Fulani and Ada, and I'm going to mix both of those, or blend both of these in my crease. I may be doing a cut crease today. Might be a partial cut crease. Maybe I'll do like a halo eye. So I'm going to wear spotlight eye, something. But whatever I'm gonna do, it's not gonna be anything that is crazy. Lash, you need to move. I hope that lash fall off. I do not. Last thing I need is a lash in my eye. Like y'all, contacts and lashes just do not mix. Oh, y'all, let me tell y'all about how when I was driving back from Tennessee, I thought I was about to get pulled over, right? So, you know, everybody following behind one another, and we just like cruising along. We going about 80. Speed limit was about 70, but that's okay. No judge, thou shalt not judge. And so we all just cruising along, and then I look to my left and I'm like, okay, there's an opening coming up here in the median. I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's probably gonna be an officer sitting there. Sure enough, there was. So, y'all, I'm just cruising along and everything, minding my own business. I passed him and I'm like, oh gosh, I hope that he does not move from his spot. Like, please do not pull out. Like 30 seconds or so passed by, and y'all, what he do? Pull out. And so I'm looking in my rearview mirror. I'm like, oh Lord. I was like, is he coming to get me? Who he's gonna come and get? He throw his lights on, and like he's speeding down in the fast lane where we was. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I see people behind me moving over. I see people ahead of me moving over to like the next lane. So, you know, if he comes up, you know, he has a clear shot of who he's trying to get. Y'all, could have died. So like I decided to hop in the middle lane along with everybody else, you know, just to get out of his way. I'm like, let me move Mr. Officer. I'm gonna be in your way, and then they did. He then hops in the middle lane where everybody else was, y'all. I'm going in with more Fulani just to darken out the edges a little bit. We all in the middle lane. He hops in the middle lane. I was like, oh my gosh. So I was like, oh my goodness, he's clearly coming to me because people are moving out of the way. And he's just steady creeping up. And more people are hopping over, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, should I move over again? But I was like, but what if he really coming for me? Then look like I'm running from the police, but I'm not. I'm gonna go in with the shade Zulu and use this to soften up the edges. I'm like, okay, Lord. I'm taking the police on a high-speed chase through Georgia, because y'all know how Georgia police is. If you are gonna get pulled over somewhere, more than likely it's gonna be in Georgia. I was like, is the Florida border anywhere in sight? Like, somebody please help me right now. He's speeding up, and then like finally he gets to where he's about like 2 cars behind me. Y'all, and I tell y'all, my stomach started doing stuff. Like, it was doing somersaults, and it was cramping so bad. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm about to get pulled over. And so then the car that was 2 cars behind me, like, they hop out of the way, and then I see him hop behind them. I was like, whew. So he was going for that car. He went on for me. When I tell y'all I was so scared, this is my MAC 224 brush, y'all. It looks so raggedy. Like, the wood and everything had peeled up. Well, the coating on the wood had peeled up. But I don't care. It's still a long brush. I'm using my P. Louise base. Yeah, y'all, he pulled that car over, and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, my heart was beating fast. My stomach was hurting. And I was like, yo, I have to go to the bathroom. Like, I was like, that's how I get when I get nervous. Like, I have to poop. Sorry if that's TMI for some people, but that's just the way it is. Now y'all know when y'all be traveling on the interstate or whatever, there's usually a gas station every 1 or 2 miles. When I tell y'all, like 10 miles there was not a gas station in sight. I was like, why me? My stomach was hurting so bad. I'm wiggling around in my seat, trying to get comfortable. I'm like, oh God, no. Horrible, horrible experience, y'all. Told y'all I was a little bit rusty since I had, since I was down. Okay, so now that I have the crease cut, I can take a flat brush. And I do want to use some glue, but I don't want like a bunch of glue on my lid. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go in with Dahlia, which is down here. I was gonna use Giza, but it's a little too icy for me. I'm going with Dahlia. Then I'm gonna follow that up with Zola, and probably end it with Cairo, because the Cairo will blend into the edges of my shadow better than any of the other shades would. So that's the order in which I'm going to apply the shadows. And I'll be going back and forth between Zola and Dahlia to, of course, get it to blend better. Yeah, I just want like a little pop of blue on my lids to go with my outfit. And I'm just gonna go back and forth with the brushes just to make sure that everything blends. I'm gonna go on with my NYX liner. Y'all know that this is my favorite liner of all time. One thing I know about myself is my wings is not going to be perfect. While I'm focused on my eyes, I'm going to take my L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara and apply a little bit like this. One thing that I do want to do is tight line. And for those of you that don't know what tight lining is, where you take your eyeliner pencil and you go beneath your lashes there and fill it in with black just to make sure that there are no gaps and everything just looks more cohesive. But knowing me, I will stab myself in the eye. My contacts will start bothering me, my eyes will be tearing up. I don't know how well that worked for me, but because I was over here definitely stabbing myself in the eye. I could feel it, y'all. It's just like, not trying to have it. But I'm gonna go ahead and work on my face before I worry about my lower lash line. I'm gonna take my Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer, and use that today to minimize these pores. Y'all know I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Concealer, and I'm in shade 445. I am going to take a little bit of my Colourpop Concealer and deep, and medium dark 38. I need to get deep dark 52 again. I'm going to actually use my foundation by Revlon, the Revlon Colorstay. And I'm in the shade 440, Mahogany. I really need to get another one of these. This foundation is so good. Oh, let me, hold on. Of course it's already dying. I think I want to try using the Sacha Buttercup today. I'm also going to go on with my Fenty Beauty Powder though, and in the shade Nutmeg. I'm going to go back into the palette, and I am going to take and apply Ada to my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take the shade Dahlia, and then I'll have Zola in front. I'm going to go ahead and take and tap in the powder. Maybe I should have used the brush first. I don't know, I feel like for the brush, it doesn't get enough powder like in my skin like I wanted to set the products into place. And we looking matte matte. I think I'm gonna use my Colourpop lashes in the style Mami today. I'm gonna take my Revolution Glow Splendor Ultra Matte Bronzer in medium dark. to use this to bronze up these cheeks today. I will add the thin coat of mascara to my lower lash line. I'm gonna take the Amrezy Highlighter and just put a touch of highlighter on my cheeks. We'll also use this as the inner corner highlight. I'm gonna take my MAC pencil in the shade Chestnut and line my lips. And the lipstick comes from Colourpop, and it is in the shade Starling. I've used this plenty of times before. It's one of those ones like it feels really dry on your lips, but it's a shade that's barely there, honestly. Let me go ahead and set everything into place with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Alright sis, let me go ahead and take my hair down, shave my legs, and throw my outfit, and I'll be right back. Alright y'all, so I'm back. This is the final look. Took my hair down, everything. We are good to go. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you've ever experienced something like I experienced driving and police almost got you. Let me know, okay? And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.